Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to give you the weekly reading for the lovely sign of Aries. Okay, Aries, thank you so much for supporting my channel, for all the love, the beautiful messages, emails, readings I do for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please remember that this reading is only general. Wow, you have the World card coming out. Like many of the other signs, you might be about to close out some sort of cycle. Thank you. Remember, the reading is general, is what I was saying. So therefore, it may not be your reading this week. If so, check out other aspects of your natal chart. If you're unsure how to do that, you can just Google natal chart. It will come up with a graph chart, whatever, to put your details in, and you can find out where all your planets were when you were born. If the reading does resonate with you, as I always say, please make sure you give it a thumbs up so we can help grow the channel and reach the people who do need to hear the reading. Today we are going to use the Thelema Tarot for your reading. Now I have two of these, and I pulled out the one that's a little bit worn, but it's too late, baby, it's too late. I've already started to use it, so it's a little bit chipped around the edges like all of us. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo coming out in your reading here. All right, let's see where we're going. So we have the Queen of Swords coming through. So the Queen of Swords does represent Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. So you could be dealing with one of those people. You could have this strongly in your natal chart. So this is why it's worth checking out. Just because you're an Aries sun sign doesn't mean you don't carry a Libra moon or an Aquarius Venus or, some other aspect of the air signs within you. This particular queen, there is something about her that is sort of quite awesome. She's a very well respected person. Can always be a male or a female. It's just the more feminine aspects of this particular energy, the Swords energy. The Queen of Swords is a very articulate person. She means what she says and she says what she means. So there's this energy of always being direct, straight to the point. And sometimes she can be on the negative side, a little bit cutting, a little bit spiteful, a little bit cold. The Swords energy is always energy of logic. It is of mental acuity. It is that energy of being sort of in your head a lot, not so much in your heart. There's no warmth with this energy. It's not a cups energy. So this is very much about having precision, clarity, knowing where you're going and going after it. And that's what the Queen of Swords does. Now, the one thing the Swords do represent is the cutting away of things that no longer serve you. So while this queen is very upfront, direct, articulate, she's also quite prepared to cut things out of her life if they do not serve her. So on the negative side, she can be cold, spiteful, cruel, cut things out and do what she needs to do to have the life she wants. So if you're taking on this energy at the moment, you're going out there fiercely. All right, we have the star behind that, representing the sign of Aquarius. The star is a beautiful card. It talks about faith, healing. It talks of trusting the universe. It can talk about wishes coming true, but these are not wishes that you've put out as wishes. It's like things on your pathway, fate, destiny coming towards you here. But very much this energy of going in the direction you need to be going in. There seems to have been some sort of decision here that needed to be made. Now again, we have this Swords energy. So this person is blindfolded. This means that this person has a decision to make, but knows that this decision is going to hurt them in some way, shape or form because they have their heart protected. And this usually means this decision is one of cutting something out, making a decision that's going to change, but there are two options that are very similar. One has to go, and that creates this energy of stalemate. The moon represents everything here that you have going for you. So you know you have lots of information here, but you're still refusing to make this decision. So it could be between, say, two people, for example. It could be between two options. But whatever it is, could be two jobs. Whatever it is, both of these are very attractive to you. And by losing one of them, there is a fear that you are going to make the wrong choice. That's why she's blindfolded. She can see everything because the moon is there. But she's blindfolded, meaning that she doesn't want to make this choice. So what does she do? She sits there, protects her heart, and creates this stalemate energy. Okay, so we have the King of Cups here, which is beautiful. All right, looks like you're making a choice about a person here. The King of Cups is the energy of, cups represent love, creativity, all the beautiful things in life. And the King of Cups can represent Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a person who has a lot of love, but they keep themselves a little guarded. They don't become so openly emotional like the Queen does. They're a little bit more cautious of their heart. This is a person giving you an offer here. This person wants to offer love. For some unknown reason, you've got the blindfold on here as well. You've got to make a decision here about a relationship. Now, it may not be between two people. It may be that you're making a decision on whether to go further in this relationship or stay where you are. This Queen of Swords sort of signifies for me that you are being very clear and very precise in your decision making here. I feel that you know that this relationship is a great opportunity. It's sort of almost like a wish coming true. But for some unknown reason here, you are making the decision, but you're stuck on whether it's what you want or not. Okay, nice mini read. All right, let's see where we're going. See, the universe is saying this is a time to use your intuition. Using your intellect in this may be okay. So with the Queen of Swords, you're using intellect. But the universe is saying to you here, you need to trust your intuition here, especially with the Star card. This is a combination. You need to be very cleverly combining both aspects of yourself. So this may be a little bit of a logical decision, but it's also about you understanding what's right for you. Is this the right decision? Am I moving in the right direction? Beautiful energy. All right. So we have here this Eight of Pentacles. I was going to say the Six because I looked at the Six and I thought that's not the Six of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles. For some of you, this could be about work, but it might be choosing to put work into something. Have Leo energy represented here as well as Taurus and Libra. The Moon energy, Cancer, Pisces energy coming through as well. All right. This is all major arcana bar one here. I can understand why you are concerned about this situation. Whatever it is that you're trying to make a decision based in. I feel here that there's a very strong feeling that you may be used to doing things from an intellectual perspective. Maybe you don't always trust your heart or your intuition. Because there is something here, especially with this energy, that is hidden within you that you are not acknowledging. So maybe you've been a person who's always thought of things from a material perspective, and now you're starting to understand that perhaps you've done a string of things from this very material outlook, and maybe you need to start listening to your heart. It feels to me like you're driving yourself through some sort of energy in your shadow rather than the energy of who you are, your clarity, your peace, who you are at the very core. There seems to be a denial of this energy of self, this energy of what really drives you here. And you're an Aries. You are probably the most passionate sign of the zodiac. You're hot, you're fiery, but perhaps you're not really going into your heart space to really understand what is it that you want at this time. Something beautiful is being offered to you here. Okay, so we have the Six of Swords coming through with the Two of Wands. You've got to move away from something to take this offer. That's your problem. All right, let's have a look. So we have the Three of Cups here. For some of you, there could be another person involved in this situation, because I see you moving away from something to take this new pathway. But you could be moving away with this Strength card here from an old way of thinking, especially with the Moon card here. So I'm feeling here that perhaps this person that's making an offer to you, or this opportunity, may not be someone that you would normally see yourself with. So perhaps this person's a little bit out of the ballpark for you. Perhaps there's a very different cultural aspect to this. Maybe this person's a different age, a different religion, from a different culture. There seems to be something here that you are, and maybe you've always sort of dated people from your own culture. Maybe you've always dated people who've had similar work styles to you. But something here is asking you to step out of that pattern and choose what's right for you rather than what you believe other people think is right for you. There's a very strong feeling here that you are following other people, or following the norms, following the cultural acceptance of something. And the universe is asking you this time to get out of that intellectual thinking, out of that energy of being stuck in what you've always done. You're stepping outside of a cycle here. All right, look at this, the devil energy coming through. All right, Ace of Pentacles. Wow, see, this is really clear. This is ego. So you're being asked to step outside of your ego and find your own stability and happiness. Perhaps you've always done things because of the way. Maybe you have a family way of doing things. Maybe you've always done things this way because you have felt it was the right thing to do. Something here is taking you outside of that energy. The devil, the ego energy is stepping aside for you here. Look, Nine of Wands coming through. Your fear of what this is. Let me just go through. I might put some more cards on this. All right, so I have you trying to make some sort of decision here, knowing that you want this. It's in line with what you want. It's your destiny. You can feel it. But you're stuck on the fence here between two decisions. One is about somebody who's represented by this King of Cups. But then I think, is this your energy? Maybe you're so in love with someone, but feeling you can't offer them the cup because they're not what culturally is acceptable for you. Maybe some of you are sort of stepping out of your comfort zone, maybe sort of accepting your sexuality here, maybe sort of stepping into, maybe you've fallen in love with someone who's the same gender as you. There is something here that is creating an energy within you that is not what you see acceptable. But you have to remember, we're changing what's acceptable. We're starting to understand that everything is not that black and white. For some of you, it could be about religion. It could be about age difference. It could be that the person just doesn't come from the same side of the tracks as you. But you are understanding now that that is not what matters, because you're looking at your love here. And the universe is asking you to choose what is right for you. We have this Nine of Wands here, and I feel that you are absolutely sort of blocking yourself off to someone because you fear that you will make a wrong decision. And I feel that here, look at this. This is complete love and happiness. This is the most beautiful card in the deck. Even reversed, this card is so incredibly happy. This is about having total joy and happiness here, but blocking your own blessings. This is something that you need to step aside from. You need to let go of these ideas, this ego stuff that's keeping you trapped from your own happiness here. Alrighty. I feel like I want to read you a card from the Lightworker Oracle. So let's just have a look at this. I'm just sort of starting to get a feel for this deck. There one. Trust in the plan. There we go. This is planned for you. This is why you have the star here. This is a person you're going after here. This person is meant for you. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. Whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that there is a way for the old to dissemble and the new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There is no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. There you go. That's trying to use your ego to overcome what is destined for you here. That's so beautiful. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith, all is well. Stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Know that all changes in your life serve your higher good. The universe is working on your behalf here, bringing you exactly what you want. But if you're so stuck in this ego energy and you're trying to make a decision here on whether you should move forward on something or whether it's not right for you, remember, it's what is in your soul that counts. What does your soul want? I'll leave you with that. Thanks, Aries.